Hey guys, this is Mike from B Tech Reviews here. Happy Thursday. Today is July 7th, 2022. And today I'm going to actually, share with you a new phone, a new TCL phone from AT&T. And again, I was given this information from a partner from TCL that has been in contact with me for a while now. They do send me TCL phones to review and look at. This one, I will be just going over, the way the phone looks and specs. I don't have the actual phone on me, so just a small disclaimer there. I don't normally do, usually you'll see my unboxings not live, so just a heads up on that. But again, if you guys are just joining in, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and, hopefully everyone's doing good tonight. It is a late stream. It's a little, it's 10:30 Central Time, so you guys some of you might still be sleeping, maybe not, but let's go ahead and see if I can share the screen here with the live here really quick, hopefully. And this should be going out on Twitter and on Facebook, or not Facebook, but YouTube, of course. All right. So don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. And again, just really appreciate y'all being here. Okay, what looks better? Does this look better? Does this look better? Does this look better? Okay. Or what happens if I just turn off the chat overlay? Let's turn off the chat overlay. Okay. Because I doubt I'm going to get any chats, but we'll see if there's any chats that come through. I'll go ahead and share those with the stream here. But let me go ahead and take a look here really quick. Let me just make sure that I am on my channel really quick before I start sharing. And again, thank you all for being here. For those of you who do come in, let's see. Let me just go to my channel. That way I can make sure I'm monitoring any interactions here. So hopefully, again, let me be the first, at least let me be the second to smash the like. But so anywho, let's go ahead and share the TCL, I guess the 30Z. And again, this is this phone. Let me just read the email that they sent me really quick so we can go over that with you guys. So again, TCL announced the availability of the TCL 30Z, the first TCL branded smartphone on AT&T and Cricket. So of course this is for AT&T and Cricket. I will have to change the title of this, bringing the brand's diverse portfolio of mobile products into all major American carriers. I don't think this is the first for at least Cricket. I'm pretty sure you can get there. I remember purchasing one or two TCL phones that were on Cricket prior to this video, obviously. But again, these were ones that you can buy at Best Buy in those kind of in the Boost Mobile or Virgin Mobile boxes that you would see back then. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look here. Again, I'm just reading off the email, and then I'm going to go ahead and share, the specs and everything with you guys. So it just says a comfort-driven visual experience paired with the NXT Vision or Next Vision technology. The TCL 30Z boasts a perfect union of a smart functionality and simplicity of a spacious 6-inch display. So it's a 6.0-inch display. So this is actually on the smaller side, which I'm actually kind of shocked because normally TCL branded phones are going to be a lot smaller, or I'm sorry, a lot bigger. Hold on, let me see if I can go ahead and share this out with, I guess, Discord. Maybe we can get a few people in there really quick. At least from John's channel and whoever else's channel. That way it can go. And again, guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Again, I know there might be some people already watching. Don't hesitate to say hi. I'm here, so I will talk to you guys, and hopefully we can get that going. Let me go ahead and share this on Discord, on Magic's channel, and then I'll go share this on Nox's channel as well. Shout out to those two. I don't think Alatia has one, so I will just go ahead and leave that out. Let's see. YouTube videos. I don't know if this is can we share, or is this just hers for her in general? I might just leave that out just because I don't want to get in trouble on her Discord. Media videos. I don't see a self-promotion thing on there, so that's okay. Okay, so going back to the email really quick. Again, smart and pretty, snap remarkably detailed images with the 8-megapixel main camera, harnessing the power of built-in Google Lens technology, portrait mode, and face beauty features. Stay connected, get up to 24 hours on a single charge with the smartphone's 3,000 milliamp battery. which is shockingly low for 2022 at 3,000. Considering the screen is a lot smaller, but keep in mind this is more of a budget phone. Quick performance, experience, seamless, snappy performance from the TCL 30Z with a MediaTek Helio A22 chipset with a quad-core processor. Wow! So and 3 gigs of RAM. Okay. So let's go ahead and again, guys, let me know if you're there. Let me go ahead and turn the chat overlay back on. Just that way, if anyone does chat, we can see it pop up here. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the phone. So this is actually what the phone looks like. So let me see if I can click that or make that bigger. It's a very small phone, 6 inches. It's got a single camera bump, by the way. So that's very interesting to see. Considering you don't really see a lot of camera or phones with single camera sensors, and to be honest, that's kind of refreshing. Like that to me is like, wow, like I'm actually seeing this right as a single sensor, and it doesn't have 3 or 4 cameras set up that don't do absolutely nothing, which again, I don't mind because obviously this is going to be a polycarbonate phone, plastic backing, plastic everything pretty much. It looks very, I wouldn't say cheaply built, but as you can see there, it doesn't even have USB Type-C. It looks like it has a micro USB charging port. And given the price range, obviously they had to cut some costs. But I guess for anyone that's just trying to get to cricket and that just really needs a phone, this seems like, one of your better options for a cheaper phone. And so let's see again. It's got a 6.8 or 6.08 HD plus V-notch display with 85.2% screen to body ratio. Looks like we got one person in the house. What's going on, Morganta? Thanks for joining in, by the way. I'll go ahead and leave that there while I'm reading this off. And I saw you on Magic Text channel earlier, so shout out to you. Up to 32 gigabytes of internal memory, expandable up to 512 via micro SD card sold separately. So obviously this is already telling us what the internal memory of this 32 gigabytes. Obviously, you guys know with Android probably taking up at least 5 or 6 gigabytes out of the memory once you actually get the phone. So you're really left with about like 28, 26 maybe. Protect your data and secure your favorite apps on the TCL 30Z with face unlock. So this is something that I've noticed a trend on most TCL devices. And this, I haven't encountered a TCL device that I haven't used that doesn't have this, but they all have a face unlock feature. So, okay. And there's two variants of this phone, by the way. You have a gray and then you have a black, by the way. So I don't know if you guys are still seeing that or not. And again, I'm just showing you guys the difference. Black just obviously looks a little bit darker. I think the gray one might be for cricket. You can see this one has the AT&T logo in the picture, though. So there's that. Thanks again for joining in. Morganta, again, smash the like button, please, if you guys haven't already. And again, if you guys are joining in, we were just sharing the specs of the new TCL 30Z, which is technically the first TCL branded phone. This phone is amazing, man. Look who we got in the house. We got MTR in the house. So, well, what the heck just happened? Okay, sorry about that. So anyways, such an amazing phone, right? And guess what, guys? 5G doesn't matter. So they don't even claim for this to be a 5G phone. So I do not think this is a 5G phone. This is just really a budget phone. So let's see. Let's see if we can share this video really quick. Hold on. Let me just change the, I want to play this video for you guys. Hopefully it does play. And let's go ahead and get my earpiece in just so that we don't, you know what? I don't remember if I shared the audio. Oh crap! My headset is not coming along. Let me hold on. Let me stop. Let me exit out on that really quick. MTR, we got the MTR ninjas in the house. What's going on? 5G would break that phone. You're probably right, and yes, I think so. Also, I would probably agree that. Let me know if you like the background, by the way, MTR. I kind of mimicked your green and black background over here a little bit. So enjoying that one. Of course, this one is not moving. And guys, keep an eye out on my channel tomorrow because I will be trying to do not Uber Eats, but I will be at least trying to go live doing Shipped, which is kind of like a delivery service that's owned by Target, and I will try to do that. Not to be copying anyone over here, if you guys know what I mean. Let me go back to sharing that really quick. I don't know why I exited this out, but let me go ahead and go back to sharing this. Let's see, the 30 series. There's only 4 phones in the in the 30 series lineup, by the way, guys. If you're not aware of that, there's the 30Z, the 30LE, the 30XC, and the 30V. So there's, I mean, and I'm waiting for the 30 Pro, honestly. So let's go ahead and share this video again, or let me go ahead and do a screen share one more time. Let me make sure to include audio this time around. Chrome tab 30C. Okay, I already had it check marked. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and okay, what the heck? No TCL. Okay, I don't know why I thought that was a video before. I thought that was a play button. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let's go to Elegant Black. I think that one was the one that had the video. You see, this one has the video. What the heck? What's going on? Expandable up to 512. Like, if that's such a great feature. Hold on. I'm going to show. Let's see. Next thing you know, you have an autistic kid running in the background. Fully clothed, by the way. In fact, you know what, guys? Okay, hold on. Let's play this video really quick for you guys. I want to hopefully... I don't know if it's going to let me full screen it or not. Hold on. I don't think it's going to let me full screen it, by the way. So you guys are just going to have to kind of watch it on screen here. Okay, that kind of sucks. Okay, let's play it, though. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio, okay? 6.1 inch. It's not a bad-looking phone, honestly. More contrast. Yeah, no, I don't know why I think Nightbot filtered it out, but I put show on. Hold on, Mike, can I lower this? It doesn't even give me the option to lower it. So yeah, okay, again, TCL saying that simplify your connection with the TCL 30Z featuring again a 6-inch display. NX. So NXT Vision is actually kind of impressive to me. It does look like the screens look a little bit better. And again, MTR. I'm not sure why it's not showing some of the comments. I know it gave me the option to show it on YouTube. I have the chat open here on my phone over here, and I put show, so I'm not sure why. It could be Nightbot though. I'm not 100% sure. But anywho. Again, the only thing that kind of concerns me is the chipset, which is a MediaTek Helio processor A22. I know nothing about this chipset, but it only has four cores as far as like the infrastructure of the chipset itself. Okay, sorry about that, MTR. I'm seeing your comments there though, so I'm seeing it. Don't worry, man. Oh, don't be ready, by the way. I thought you'd be crashing in bed by now. So, but I'm glad you're awake to at least watch this. Let me know if you want to hop in. I'll send you a link, but you're probably already in bed. Okay, so visuals that matter. Again, features a remarkable 6.1 HD plus display, right? Which I think this is probably one of the better things about the TCL phones are their displays. Even though the ones that you can get OLED screens or AMOLED displays are their Pro Series phone. Buy a non-Pro Series phone, you're going to get just an IPS display or an HD plus display, right? Which their screens tend to look a little bit better than some of the other phones that I've looked at in the past. So enhanced visuals, binge stress-free, stay comfortable and browse easily with adaptive modes designed to reduce optical strain on your eyes. So have like the blue light filters that will turn off after a specific time. Smart and pretty, just like this girl in the picture. Capable of capturing more than a pretty face. You know, again, brings the power of Google Lens. I don't know if that means that they're just using the Google picture software or what. Oh man, we only got like 2 people in the chat now. What the heck? We only had, okay, well, hopefully we can get a few more people in here, I guess, before the end of the stream. I don't intend this to be more than like a 30-minute stream unless people start coming in, but we'll go ahead and talk about this phone. So anyway, creativity at your fingertips. So even though this only has a single camera sensor in the front and the rear, it looks like they are marketing how good the camera is, surprisingly. It's got what's called stop motion, and this feature is actually, I believe, in the 20 Pro series, if I'm not corrected in that, but this is actually a feature that you can get like in like the Pixel 5a and the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, I believe. I'm not sure actually if it's in the 5a, but I know in the 6 and 6 Pro it does have this feature, stop motion. you in the best light. Every side is a good side. I don't know about that. But I mean, it is what it is. So Google Lens, learn through Google Lens. So if you guys know what Google Lens is, it's an app that you take a picture of something, and it'll tell you exactly what it is, or it'll link you to whatever it is. Basically, needed. Okay, why not performance all the time? That's the thing I'm concerned about. What do you mean performance when you need it? And by the way, Borganta said, how many phones are too many phones? That I cannot tell you because, first of all, TCL, when they first started coming out with phones, they really only came out with like one or two phones. I remember the TCL 10 Pro was their first phone, and then they came out with the TCL 10 L. I think it's the TCL 10L, which is like their budget, but like a little more budget friendly version. And then they came out with the TCL another 10 phone, which was an even cheaper version of that. So, they've been known to come out like with phones. The only ones that I didn't really see was like the 20 series, which I guess the 20 series, you did have different variants, like the 20 Pro, the 20 SE, I think there was another 20 version. I forget, but there was a few different variants of that. So powerfully smart. I think this is what's going to kind of kill the phone itself is the 3000 milliamp battery though. If you guys see here, powerfully smart, and then a long-lasting 3000 milliamp battery to stay connected all day. I really don't think that's going to be the case, especially with the way people use smartphones now. Like if this was like 5 years ago, I think that would have been perfectly acceptable. I think they should have at least gone with the 4000, right? A 4000 milliamp battery. But again, that's just me. Again, I'm not judging or anything like that. Who knows? Maybe that battery will last long all day. And most of it will be due to the chipset here. So again, MediaTek Helio A22, which is, again, this one's a quad core, which again, 5-6 years ago, quad core processors were the thing. Even 5 years ago, you didn't see Apple devices using quad core processors. They were only using like two core processors, and their phones just ran just fine. So it really goes back to the software integration on that. Space for it all. Download more apps for more photos and videos. Can I make this bigger? Hold on. Let's see. Make that bigger for you guys. Plus, I'm kind of blind. I'll put this at 125%. Let me know if that looks better for you guys. And again, don't forget to smash the like button, guys. If you guys are joining in, don't forget to, again, there's a donate button there at the bottom if you guys are watching this live. So you can check that out as well. Don't hesitate. We will be, that does help the channel out. Really does, believe me. Let's continue on. Space for it also. 32 gigabytes of internal memory is not really a lot of space. I think you can basically download necessary apps you need, but you wouldn't really have room to take like a lot of pictures or even video. But that's what the expandable memory is for. I feel like they're kind of promoting more of the expandable storage, right? Which you don't see in a lot of phones, especially flagship phones nowadays. So functional and secure. Use the TCL 30Z with confidence, right? And ease. The low profile textured design helps keep the phone in place, preventing wobbles and drops. Again, so you have two different colors, the slate gray. And if you guys are looking, like, again, it does have somewhat of like a matte finish, but it also looks like it has like a textured finish also. So it's really not a bad looking device. I do like the single camera sensor. I am not a fan of the teardrop front facing cameras. I hate that little teardrop on top, to be honest. I'm more of a fan of the camera cutouts, or I'm even more of a fan of I don't mind them as long as you could have like some sort of app integration to get rid of that. Cause like right now, like the TCL, the 20 Pro phone that I'm using right now does have, hold on, let me see if I can show this to you guys really quick and give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. But let's see. I'm gonna flip this switch here really quick just so you guys can see here. So this has, let me see if it'll show it. This does have a camera sensor in the middle, so you can see that, right? But hold on, let's see if I can go back to the chat really quick. But the way I have it set up is if I'm on an app or something like that, the taskbar on top turns black, so it kind of hides it. So that's what I like about the TCL 20. And I think you can do this on the 10 Pro also, if I'm not correct on that. And guys, you're seeing my picture in a picture, by the way. So just a heads up. So that's what I like about that. So if you can do that with the TCL 30Z over here, I would love that. But I do notice that they do take away good features that I like on the Pro Series phones on their lower end phones. So again, we're almost done here, and then I'll go and read off the specifications again, and then what again, hopefully what the price is for. I believe this is an expensive phone, by the way. If I'm not correct, I believe it's under $120. I think this is literally like $100 phone. Yeah. Oh, actually, no. Okay. Okay. So my email says designed for users that want a simple smartphone and intuitive Android smartphone for under $100 for the reliable device. So new tech YouTubers, if you guys are looking at a phone that you don't want to spend a lot of money on, this is the phone for you. Okay, I can go ahead and exit off my phone here. That way we can see the actual amount of people watching here. There's only 2 people watching technically. So again, hopefully everyone's doing okay tonight. Again, for your eyes only, secure your TCL 30Z using a personalized PIN, custom pattern, unique pattern, biometric face unlock. So I'm not seeing one thing that I'm not seeing, and this is something that I haven't mentioned. There's no fingerprint sensor, by the way. It really only has a face unlock feature, so that's part of more of the cost coming down, which to me, I don't think a fingerprint sensor is necessary. Their face unlock, I don't know how secure it is. I mean, I've used face unlock on other Android devices, but I cannot tell you how secure it is, right? Compared to like Apple's face unlock feature, right? And even then, like, who knows if, someone can just stick a picture in front of the actual camera there and still unlock it with a picture, you know what I mean? But again, expensive design. Again, it's not a bad looking phone. I mean, for a phone that's supposed to be under $100, I'm hoping TCL sends this to me. I really do. But let's go ahead and go to specifications really quick, guys. So again, the size of the phone is 6.14 by 2 inches by. Okay, you can read all that later. It weighs 6.41 ounces, so 16 ounces is a pound. So this basically weighs a third of a pound, by the way, guys. Colorful, so it comes in 2 different colors. It's got side keys, volume rockers. Again, 32 gigs of internal memory, 3 gigs of RAM, which should be with the TCL software. It's mostly plain vanilla Android, and I'm going to assume that this is going to come with probably at least Android. Okay, I'm seeing down there it's Android 12. So once the phone out of the box, it says here you get about 21 gigabytes of space. That's really not too bad. Hey, what's up, Jacob Lorenzava? How's it going, buddy? Thanks again for joining the chat, by the way, and don't forget to smash the like button, by the way. I appreciate you being here, by the way. And you say you love my videos, so I'm actually going to post up a couple more videos this weekend, and I might be going live again tomorrow, but during the day. So depending on what you're doing, you might have to watch the replay. But check that out if you guys can. If you can't, no worries. I really appreciate you. Just please, again, guys, smash the like button. It does help push my videos so that other people can see it. And again, if you like my videos, don't hesitate to share on your social channels, right? And again, I do have Twitter, I have Instagram, and I have a YouTube. Those are the main drivers for this channel, right? YouTube obviously being the most subscribed. So, but I am trying to build my Twitter and Instagram. So please, if you guys are interested, all of those links are on my main YouTube page, or you can find them on my Twitter page as well, and Instagram. I mean, you can find all of those social links there. So let's go back, okay? Again, I'm just reading off the specs here. So this does have a GPU. It's called the PowerVR GE8300. Again, I don't know how good that GPU is. Again, Android system is Android 12. So actually, I'm actually very surprised that this is running Android 12, considering this is a very low budget phone. But most of the TCL phone, I have about 4 or 5 TCL phones right now. They're all updated to Android 12. My only concern is if they're going to get Android 13, which, the TCL Pro Series, I would expect for them to get at least 2 high-end updates, right? But in this case, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But right now, my TCL 20 Pro is running TCL UI version 3. So let's see. Again, Jacob says, love your vids. I'll leave that up there until somebody else makes the chat. Or feel free to just continue chatting with us, buddy. Again, I'm reading off this for a little bit. Fingerprint sensor, so no fingerprint sensor, but it does have facial recognition. And I'm trying to see if there's anything that talks about the bands or what connectivity is going to be here. So it's going to be an LCD display, hopefully an IPS. Again, it should be IPS with that. So so if you guys are wondering about the resolution, it's only going to be a 720 or 1560 by 720. So 720. So you're not going to be able to get 1080 crisp videos. I really want to see the network over here. Here we go. Connectivity. Okay. So don't expect, I guess, amazing speeds, but it does have VoLTE or VoLTE. And here are the bands highlighted here. It's got B2, B4, B5 LTE, B2, B4, B5, B12, B14, B30, and B66 bands. And then it says GSM 850, 900, 1800, 1900. So for those of you guys who are interested in that, let's see. Micro USB though in 2022, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you can get phones for under $100 that have USB Type C, and yeah, at least it has a headphone jack. I definitely agree, buddy. By the way, USB Type. So yeah, micro USB. But the thing is, this phone is under $100. You have to take that into consideration. Again, there's people, you'd be surprised, there's people out there that really don't care for smartphones. You know, they like using flip phones still, or they like just using something that's not going to break the bank. They don't care about iPhones. They don't care about the latest technology. All they care about is calling, or maybe, you know, using social media lightly, whether it be Facebook or Twitter, or, you know, whichever you like to use, right? It doesn't really matter. Let's take a look here. Let me go back. 3,000 milliamp battery. Again, I think that's going to be its downfall. So it says standby time up to how many days. It doesn't really give you information here on standby time with the battery. It says charging time about 3 hours. So I highly doubt this has any like fast charging capabilities. Probably will come with like maybe a basic like 5 or 10 watt charger out of the box. Megapixels. It comes with an 8 megapixel main camera. It's not giving me the front-facing camera. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. So it's got an LED flash, autofocus, four times digital zoom, which is pretty basic. It's got HDR. So hey, if you're filming, and again, it shoots at 1080p at 30 frames a second. That's going to be your highest. I'm pretty sure it'll only let you go down to 720, maybe 480, if anything. The front-facing camera only 5 megapixels, which that's kind of cringe in 2020 also, or 2022. But again, both of them take 1080p at 30 frames of, you know, a second. So if you have good lighting, I doubt that this is going to be like a low light beast, you know. So if this phone has decent lighting, then you never know, or lighting in the background, it might actually take decent pictures, you know. I mean, because I mean, if you think about it, the Pixel phones were only using 12 megapixel cameras for the longest time. What really is important is the software heart integration that goes into the app and what they're using, right? And it's not always hardware. HD voice. Ooh, we got HD voice, dual with cancellation, so it does have noise canceling microphones. Okay, no one really cares about this. Okay, let's go back to the overview here. Okay, and just so you know, again, this is if you guys are just tuning in, this is the TCL 30Z. Again, can be purchased at AT&T. Wow. You know what? I have a flip phone that I think offers a hotspot features also that they sent me, but that one's an Alcatel phone. Verizon prepaid TCL flip phones include a hotspot feature. That's pretty nuts. But you know what? Just because it's a flip phone doesn't mean it can't have updated technology from what we were getting from now. You know, whether it be hotspots, or, you know, being able to use GPS, like apps like Google Maps and whatnot. I mean, you don't necessarily have to have, you know, a full touchscreen phone in order to get like features that you need. And again, like, you know, I'm just using that as an example. Some people don't want all those bells and whistles. So so let's see. I mean, they sell different stuff, you know, like the Stylus 5G, which unfortunately they could not send me. But you know, they do have a big list of phones. They have their 30 series phones, which is, you know, these phones right here. I don't know if you guys are seeing that or not. Let's see. No, you guys are not. What the heck? Okay, hold on. Did I click that correct? I don't know. Hold on. Wait, let me see. Okay, so there we go. You see, I'm thinking you can see that, but it kind of disappears. Okay, it goes back to like that. Okay, that's kind of weird. But yeah, if you guys look at that, you know, you can see that it does have a variety of phones that you can look at. Like, again, the 30Z. I'm waiting for the 30 Pro. I'm hoping that I'm picked if they ever make a 30 Pro series that I get one. I think the 20 Pro, if you guys go to the 20 Pro series, the 20 Pro 5G is their flagship device at the moment. But like I said, as you can see here, some of the 20 Pro phones honestly are, to me, they're some of them are better than the 30 Pro series phones. If you look at them, and you look at the specs and everything like that, the phones might be a little more expensive, but the phones they've sent me from the 20 Pro series are the 20 SC, the 20 Pro 5G, and I think they sent me the 20S if I'm not 100% sure. I know I have the SE though. I think they sent me the 20S a while back also. I need to go back and look for that phone because I might be missing that phone, or I might have given it away. I'm not 100% sure. Then of course we go back to their 10 series lineup, which again I really like the 10 Pro. I think the 10 Pro, if you can, if people were to still want to look at it and buy it, if you can find this phone, it's actually still a pretty solid device. And I liked it a lot. You know what I mean? Again, this was still kind of pretty much like mid to full phone design, and I thought it was a very attractive looking phone when it came out, and it's still a good looking phone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, space, they're advertising Lost in Space on Netflix. Look at that. Who's that cutie? Okay, hold on. Let's go back here. See, we got anyone chatting in the chat here. Let's see. Verizon prepaid TCL flip phones has USB-C and KaiOS. Yes, no. So yeah, I think most flip phones have that KaiOS feature, I guess. Hey, what's up, Gene? How's it going? We're just going over the new TCL 30Z phone, buddy. You might have to watch the replay because I already kind of finished talking about the specs and everything like that. But TCL obviously doesn't just sell phones. They sell TVs. They sell appliances. They sell smart home stuff. You know what I mean? So for those of you who haven't checked TCL out, I would suggest it. They do have very good TVs, very beautiful TVs, by the way. I know Latrell might disagree, right? But they are popular on the other side of the world, so they're just starting to kind of get popular here in the U.S. And again, I'm just going over the smartphones. You have other smartphones like the A30, right? Which this one kind of looks more like the. Let's see if we can click that early. This one looks more like one of their very first phones. Look at that, single camera lens, single. You know what I mean? This phone I do live stream on a lot, guys, by the way, which is the 20 Pro 5G. Again, this is their flagship phone. It comes in two different colors. I actually have the green teal version of it. This is the one Magic Tech uses though, which again, his version is the darker color, which looks just as good. I mean, again, and it's a very good phone. Again, it's got almost a 6.7-inch HD plus AMOLED display, so it's a very nice looking screen. Again, it's got the main camera system is a 48 megapixel Sony OIS main camera, so it takes very good pictures. It's got a 16 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 5 megapixel macro, and then a 20 megapixel depth sensor. So again, this is what you would like to see in more of like a higher mid range. And look, they dropped the price on this, by the way. It's only $399, which I need to kind of go and advertise the TCL price drop on this. I need to see if Amazon has this unlocked for cheap. You know what I mean? Because this is an unlocked phone, by the way, guys. So you can get it on Amazon. I don't know how much Amazon is charging though. You really have to. It really depends. Prime Day is coming up though. So unfortunately, yeah, it looks like the 20 Pro on Amazon is about $50 more. But again, you get it like in 2 days. I don't know how long the turn back rate is if you order it directly through TCL. But for real, that's a solid deal, by the way. $399 for this phone. My only complaint about this phone. Hey, what's up, Gene? How's it going, by the way? Yeah, TCL. Bro, talking about me and I ain't even here. You probably been lurking the entire time, bro. I know you were just waiting for your name to pop up, buddy. So don't lie to me. And by the way, I did 2 orders of ship today, by the way. I made $30 for 2 orders. So that was not bad. I'm going to try. So, guys, just a quick heads up. For those of you who have been following me on my my arm break journey or my collarbone break journey. So I went to the doctor yesterday. So quick update for those, and maybe I'll make another update video on on another day. But the bone is healing, which is good news, right? That's good news that the bone is healing. But my work, which I was supposed to return to work in a couple weeks, denied me going back to work because they said that my doctor has to give me a full release, basically. So I need to actually be like 100% before going back to work. So I'm going to be off of work another 6 weeks. So that's going to be interesting, by the way. So So again, the TCL 20 Pro 5G. Again, a lot of people sleep on this phone, but I think this is a very solid phone. And guess what, guys? This works on Visible. So if it works on Visible, that means it possibly will work on the Verizon network. So I remember I had problems with the TCL 10 Pro getting it to work on Visible Mobile, but I got this to work on Visible, which again runs under Verizon Visible by Verizon. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. Latrell, can we watch the language sure before Nightbot does their thing there? Nah. Let's see. Now I was working out. I'm still working out and making me laugh up my work. LOL. Well, I hope you know what? I hope you fart while you're doing squats or something like that, man. Embarrass yourself in front of the cute girls out there. So, Latrell says great phones, SHIT So they do have great phones, and I don't think there'll ever be a smartphone manufacturer that's going to produce like the most, I guess, the biggest flagship phones. But again, this phone at the time when it came out was only $499 as a $500 smartphone. The fact that it hasn't even been a year out and they dropped the price $100, and dude, this thing I've gamed on it, I've live streamed on it. I literally use this phone to hotspot when my internet goes out. Right. I used it to hotspot a few nights ago because my internet, Latrell's favorite internet service provider, Spectrum, went out in the evening, and luckily I can hotspot this to my TCL TV, and I can still get decent. I can still watch YouTube, and I can still do a lot of stuff. So, does the 20 Pro 5G use MFWave? I don't think so. If that's the question, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Considering, but I cannot answer. But let's go ahead and check really quick, I guess, since I'm over here in the specification screen. So if you're wondering, again, here gives you the network bands. I don't know what MWave is, but I'll go ahead and highlight that for you guys there. I don't know if you can see that or not. I might have to make it a little bit bigger. Let's see if I can make it like ginormous so you guys can see it. Boom. Okay, hold on. That's way too big. Put it at 175. Can you guys see that? Let me know if you can see that or not. That is the network bands. So it is a 5G phone from what I recall, though. But let's see data. It says 2G, 3G, and 4G. But this is actually advertised as a 5G phone. So just a heads up on that. But it says VO LTE, and I've actually gotten it to pick up 5G a couple of times on the Visible network. But again, it really just depends. So it says mobile hotspot 4G, 5G, yes. It says VO Wi-Fi. I have no clue what VO Wi-Fi is. It says yes, but T-Mobile only. But again, it's a solid phone, guys. And if you're gonna buy it on Amazon, send me a DM. I'll send you an affiliate link, and at no extra cost, you get a kickback from me. So just a heads up, I am an Amazon affiliate, guys. So just a heads up on that. So, let's see. That was a good question, Morganta. Let's see. I gotta go. Still in the. All right, man. Take it easy, buddy. Get home safe. We'll see you later. Okay. But yeah, again, $399. Again, if you guys are Android, enthusiasts, and you want something that you don't have to break the bank over, and you don't want to buy like an older Pixel device, I can solidly tell you that the 20 Pro phone is gonna do everything you need it to do. It's got a 4,500 milliamp battery there, like it says. Battery life I haven't had issues with. It's got 18-watt fast charging. It has wireless charging, by the way, even though the glass, I don't believe the glass is back, or it's not a glass back. I think it's more of like an aluminum backing. It does have wireless charging, which I had no clue that it did at the time. I was freaking out when I saw that it had. Let's go ahead and watch the video, guys. Can you all see this? Let's see. Hopefully they're not playing copyrighted music. Probably. Okay, why do they have to advertise cute babes on here? What's going on? Let me move myself out of the way there. A year later. Oh snap, Underground Tech, shout out to you. Yeah, I like the camera app on that. like the screen even though it's a curved display. Again, hopefully I don't get copyrighted for the music over here. Oh, I actually gotta wait for that to stop. Can I pause it? Okay, so I know it just said that it had a Snapdragon 750G processor. That actually is probably my only gripe about it. Not to complain too hard about it, and just so you know, it does have a fingerprint sensor in the screen as well. But I think they probably should have went with the Snapdragon 765 or like the one that you see like in the Pixel 5a, because that processor is a little bit better than the Snapdragon 750. That's just my opinion, though. You know, again, it really varies on your experience. Let's go ahead and finish playing here. Ooh, okay, we'll go ahead and test that out right now. Okay, now that this video is over, okay, so let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and hide that for now. Okay, so he wants to see how are the hotspot speeds. So we will use the here is the TCL 20 Pro, and again, just so you guys can see which network I am on. If I can show you guys, hold on really quick, 1 second, to prove to you guys which network I'm on. Huh, it doesn't even say. Hold on, cellular network. Okay, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this or not. Oh, okay, hold on, let's see. Okay, I might have to turn off the background there. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can turn off the background really quick. But it is connected. This phone is connected to Visible. Let me go ahead and turn on the hotspot over here on the TCL 20 Pro 5G hotspot, and I'm gonna go ahead and log in on my Pixel 5a. So my Pixel 5a does not have a SIM card on here, by the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect to Wi-Fi. Let me see if I can find another network here. Okay, so again, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says TCL on the list. TCL 20 Pro 5G. It's going to be flickering a little bit. There we go. So I'm going to connect to it right now. So just so you guys can see that I'm connecting to the TCL 20 Pro 5G. So you can see the network speeds on Visible. And every now and then I'll swap my Visible SIM into my Pixel phone just because I like to use my Pixel 5a also. So again, just so you guys can see, it is connected to the Pixel. See if I can straighten that out. So let me know if you guys can see that okay. Again, I know it looks horrible, but it is connected. So he wants to see the network speeds on Visible hotspot. It's not going to be great. Hold on, let me turn off the background really quick. Let's just make this easier for all of us. Okay, hold on. Participant's name, virtual background. Let's go and turn it off for now. And you can see my plain Jane background. That's okay. I like my virtual background though. So okay, we are gonna test out the Visible hotspot speeds. I think they claim that you only get 5 megs, if I'm not correct on that, which is more than enough, honestly. You really only need about five download, which that's what it looks like I'm getting, about 5. I get to autofocus here. But it's only about 5. But the cool part about it is it's unlimited. You get unlimited hotspot. So upload's going to be about the highest you'll get is like 2 or 3, I think also. But again, that's enough, honestly. For a hotspot, that is enough. I was able to stream on my 50-inch TV over here. So again, that's a Visible. Oh, I should do a separate video on this, by the way. So how fast is Visible hotspot? Visible by Verizon hotspot. There we go. Finally, it focused. And we can do one more test. Hold on. Let's see. Just so that we can confirm. And just so you guys can see what network it's connected to. If I can ever get it to autofocus. It says Verizon. Pixel 5a. That's what it says. So, again. Oh, there we go. It says Verizon Pixel 5A. So it is connected to Visible's network, but it's going to say Verizon on there. So let's go ahead and do one more speed test for you guys, just so you all know. Shout out to John, because I know he loves his speed tests, by the way. But his video did make sense. Like I have 6 download. It went up to 6 at one point, but I think Visible knows to kind of clock it when you're using their hotspot, so that's why it does it. Which, again, it doesn't bother me. I think before they wouldn't clock it, but now they do. So they clock the network speeds. This one I'm getting less than a meg upload now. So, and again, it's going to vary every time. I mean, speed test, it's not very relevant. But again, I do have the hotspot turned on over here. I can get that to focus, cover my face. There we go. Mobile hotspot is turned on. So just a heads up. So that is Visible. And again, I pay $25, guys, with party pay, by the way. So if you guys are interested in Visible, Visible service, again, it's not going to be the fastest, but you're only going to be paying $40. If you join someone's party, you get $5 off, I believe. And they have a lot of good little promotions for new users. Basically, you just have to have an unlocked device that will work on the Verizon network. So just make sure that you have that in check. If not, you can purchase a phone from their website, and they actually finance. So I mean, I know John hasn't used that, or he hasn't used the service yet, but I actually prefer using it when I'm live streaming, because I don't usually get like bad interference. I don't know how to explain that, but usually when I take the phone out for my B-Tech Walk series, I'll go ahead and do that. So again, solid. And if you guys want to see their network speeds, I guess I can do like a regular speed test for them. I don't know if me being on a hotspot is gonna matter, but let's go ahead and do a visible network test. Look, it says Visible right there. Come on, focus. Okay, I hate this webcam. Anyways, it says Visible. So let's go ahead and do one more speed test before we sign off today and say bye to everyone. And again, I'm using hotspot plus this. So again, I don't always get the best speeds. I usually get between 20 and like 60 meg download maybe. But it's not slow to any stretch of the imagination. In my area, there's no the Verizon 5G or whatever bands you want to call them. Their wannabe 5G bands don't really work in my area. If I were to go travel more south, then I would get it. But again, this is really what you need. 40 download, maybe about 2 to 5 upload. Is very common. You don't really need speeds. I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? I get why people want like 1,000 meg internet or whatever, but it's not always necessary. You don't always need, phones that are gonna. And look, I just put this on my wireless charger, so it's wireless charging while I have the hotspot on. So if I leave it connected to this, I could leave it connected to the Pixel 4, the 5A all day, and it'll run just fine, guys. But anywho, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video. I really appreciate you all being here tonight. Again, Gene, thanks for joining in. Morganta, Latrell, who else? Magic Tech, I know he probably crashed out already. I think there was a guy named Lawrence. Shout out to you. Or Jacob Lorenza, by the way. Shout out to you, by the way. Keep an eye out on my channel. I'm going to do various unboxings, random unboxings over the next week or so. So keep an eye out for that. And again, if you guys like the channel, don't forget to give me a smash on the like button and subscribe. It always helps the channel out. So we'll see you